Hi, I'm Malcolm, the developer of Wear Button Remapper. Here's my Samsung Galaxy Watch 4, and when I long press the bottom button, it always opens Samsung Pay. That's hard-coded by Samsung. But today I'm going to show you how to change that to open Google Wallet or any other app instead. So I'll open Wear Button Remapper, here it is. And there's a screen here that shows some of the features of the app, worth reading if you've got a minute or so. Where you need to give accessibility permission so the app can change the button assignments. So installed apps, Wear Button Remapper, turn it on, and then back up until we're back in Wear Button Remapper. This screen is a summary of all the settings. We haven't done anything, so we'll step through it. And we're going to remap the bottom button with one long press. And we're going to select an app from the app carousel. And it makes sense for it to be Google Wallet instead of Samsung Pay, but you could choose any app that you like. We're done with this screen. We're done here, and we can save the settings. So now if we long press the bottom button, you could see that Samsung Pay opened, but immediately Google Wallet opened on top. So I haven't set it up yet with a screen lock, but you could use this for tap and pay. It's ready to go. So that's good and it works, but we can go a step further and disable Samsung Pay altogether if we don't intend to use it. And to do that, we'll use Wear Installer 2. But first we'll do some setup on the watch. So we'll go to Developer Options. If the option isn't there, just Google how to enable it. It's very easy. And I recommend you connect your watch to a charger and turn on Stay Awake when charging, as I've done here. We need ADB debugging turned on and wireless debugging as well. Let me bring in my phone and open Wear Installer 2. Here it is. And again, if you haven't used this app before, there's some explanation here about how everything works and a video that you can watch. But the main thing to start off with is to make sure that the IP address of the watch, which you can see in this case is 192.168.1.4, is entered here in Wear Installer 2's home screen, which I've already done. So now we need to pair a new device. And in Wear Installer 2, pair with watch. And once again, some more explanation about how this works, but for now we'll tap Enable. And we need to enter the pairing code and the pairing port. So the pairing code, as you can see here, is 374286, and then a space, and then the pairing port, which is shown after the IP address, and it's 45689. Done. Attempting to pair and successfully paired. And then the final step is to enter the random port, which is shown after the IP address in this space provided in Wear Installer 2's home screen. So 37259 and done. Now what we're going to do is disable Samsung Pay altogether on the watch if we don't intend to use it. So we go to the menu and extra commands, and we can see Samsung Pay disable. That's the option we'll use. If you ever want to re-enable it, you can just select the second option, but for now we'll disable it. And we're going to send the command to the watch, and it's done. We can finish. We get a reminder to turn off ADB debugging on the watch. That's important to do to save battery and turn off ADB debugging on the watch. And we can also turn off stay awake when charging. I'll leave that for the moment, however. Now, if I long press the bottom button this time, you can see that it went straight to Google Wallet and Samsung Pay didn't open because it's now disabled. So Wear Button Remapper can do some other things as well, and I'll include a link to other videos in the notes below. You can find all my free apps at my FreePop website, and that link is below as well. That's about it for now. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.